Breaking news! A new supervillain has been spotted in town. He calls himself Mr. Phobia. Citizens have described him to be looking like this. It has been discovered that his main ability as a supervillain is to control and mess with people's emotions. So be aware of this and do not make direct eye contact with Mr. Phobia whatsoever. This is a video example of something that happened last week. They discovered some new footage of Mr. Phobia, and he has been found to have manipulated the emotions of one of our researchers.
Mr. Phobia has been finally caught by police. We have begun our research on him and how he gets his powers. Someone come get him!
That doesn't hurt me. I can't breathe.
The researcher who had been emotionally manipulated by Mr. Phobia is live right now here with us to tell us how he was feeling during this experience. So, how did you feel?
I felt angry, fear, and frustrated.
I was fighting with him and he didn't feel any pain. I think that's because his parietal lobe, he was born with a really small one, so he doesn't feel any pain now. And he couldn't breathe during our fight. And I heard that's because last year, his medulla got shrunken when he got into another big fight with a big superhero. And the medulla controls heart rate and breathing, so obviously he can't breathe as well now.
So we have discovered that the amygdala is the main function of the brain that controls emotions, especially strong fear and anger. And this is the part of the brain that we believe that Mr. Phobia has enlarged and can cause him to have the superpower of manipulating people's emotions. He uses this to make people feel weak. He was also born with a genetic mutation on his amygdala that caused him to have tentacles on it. In addition, Mr. Phobia also has a lack of the neurotransmitter serotonin, which is responsible for uplifting one's mood and making people happy. Because of this, Mr. Phobia never feels happy. He's always sad and depressed and lonely, and he doesn't he tries to take this feeling away from other people since he's never felt happiness.
When will this misery end?
Wernicke's area is the part of the brain that helps people comprehend speech and language. And in Mr. Phobia, we think it was inherited from his parents. He can manipulate what people say, and he also has a larger temporal lobe than normal, and because of this he has very good hearing, and he uses it to spy on people and sneak up on them.
That's the end of our news story. Please be cautious these days.